Hello everyone, DQ here, and today I have this Mul-T-Lock interactive padlock. As you can see, we have the interactive element on the key. It basically, what it does is there is a piece of ball bearing in the wording which pushes this moving element and allows the pin to be set more higher than it normally the key would allow it. And yeah, I will show you more and explain more when it's gutted in a moment, but it's pretty nice padlock. It's key retaining as well. And yeah, you can also buy shackle guard which screws on here and goes to around here. It becomes very beefy padlock. So yeah, let me show you the guts and we'll talk about picking strategy. Okay, so here we have the Mul-T-Lock interactive disassembled. I will quickly point out a few details and picking strategy. So first of all, you can see we have outer pin, inner pin, outer pin, inner pin. The outer key pin has a slot for the inner key pin which falls, and as you can see it can go very far. Yet the inner pin gets pushed by the other inner pin. Once the outer driver is set, the inner driver will push on the inner key pin, and as you can see, when I push this, come on camera focus, it gets picked. So basically you have to find the shear line 2 times when picking. The first stage is picking the outer key pins. Once you do this, you will get very deep fall set. Then you know the inner key pins, inner drivers have to be set, and the inner key pins will be spring outwards. And here's actually something I want to show you. When we have driver 1 with key pin 1, I want to show you the stages of picking. So I will load this up into the lock to quickly demonstrate you how exactly this Mul-T-Lock phenomenon works. So here you can see we have some core movement. That's because the driver is a spool. First, you won't have this because there is always a standard. Once you pick the standard, the core will turn like this. So from here, watch what happens when I pick the outer pin. The inner pin springs outwards, and once I pick it, this is partially set, as you can see. Some key pins like this one, that's why I'm showing the example, need to be pushed inside of the outer. So that's why I will be using this curved pointy flag with which I can go inside, hope you are able to see, inside of the driver to press the key pin and the lock is open. This is the principle of picking Mul-T-Lock inner pins. First you pick the drivers, get the full set, then you pick the inners. But there is also another thing to be careful about, is that some of those key pins actually have milling on the inside. What that means is basically the inner spool driver will lock inside of this latch here. I'm going to try to do this, and it will hold the pin and it will give full set, and you have to really counter rotate to pick it because it will basically lock up in the milling. Show you the milling, if you can see, it's right here. Originally for belt tracking you had to show milling, but people found it too difficult, so now we rank based on number of spools, which is not very correct in my opinion, but yeah, we have some cases of works like that because it's just too difficult for people to show this milling. And yeah, the old way was ranking Mul-T-Lock based on milling key pins matched with spool drivers. So this lock has only two. See, this one does not have milling, and also those torpedo key pins don't have milling. So yeah, that's my rough explanation of the Mul-T-Lock. For picking, I'll be using this Z-bar. This lock has weather shutter or whatever you call this, I'm not sure. But basically it will stay shut. Oops, I lost spring. I'll find it later. But to prevent this, I'm using the Z-bar, which will sit here and basically hold the keyway open for me. For the picking tools, I'll be using the curved flag which I showed you earlier. This one is a Honest Dongshi, which I modified, sanded down, rounded the shaft. Here I took a lot of material because they come and they are very big. And for the main stack, the outer pins, this is a Gosu flag which is totally unmodified. You can see how much bigger actually it is than the one which I modified. Also it has round edges, and so it's not perfect. I have to modify it, sand it down, but for this open keyway, more than enough. So yeah, this is Mul-T-Lock guts presented. So now let's get it picked. Okay, Mul-T-Lock interactive padlock is in the vise. I actually angle it a bit so you can see better. Starting with this Z-bar, which will keep my keyway open. So let's see, pin 2 is binding. Okay, set it and got some core movement. Next is pin 3, pin 4. For pin 5 I will use the other flag. Okay, I managed to set it, I think. So let's check the inner pins now. Inner pin 1 set. Inner pin 2. Feel set. Here we have one that's binding. It's hard to get under it. I'll try the other flag. You can't feel it with it, so let me go around from here. Here I can kind of feel it. Okay, I think I set it. Okay, I have the classic Mul-T-Lock deep faucet now, and I only need to find probably the last inner pin, which is binding. just set another inner pin. Okay, just set the last inner pin and we have open. Nice. That was nice picking from me. Good job, DQ. So yeah, you can see the lock is open, and since it's core retaining, the core will stay turned. You cannot close it unless I will show you now. When you close the shackle, keyway is now closed. Okay, so let's do quick gutting of this lock. Remove this screw. My pinning tray. Now I can remove this, remove the spring, slide the core out like this. Okay, remove this spring, remove this element, remove this, remove this, remove this, and we can see the core now. I have to slide it out. It's awkward to gut. Basically what you do is like you go like this, go insert your key. Actually it's better if you don't insert the key, just go like this very slowly in reverse. And here are the pins. Those are my driver pins. And the key pins, I just messed up, but I know that pin 2 is max lift, so this is the inner pin of it. Okay. Whoops. The last pin. Nice. So here is the core. Normal Mul-T-Lock core. You can see the interactive piece of wording right here. Actually, my mistake. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is there, like a small ball bearing. Here it is. Yeah, this piece of wording pushes the element on the key and it springs upwards. That's all it does. Now since it's engaged, I cannot draw the key back. I had to push it in. It's spring loaded. So anyways, drivers, 4 spools, 1 standard. All the inner pin driver pins are spooled, as you can see, and yeah, they are spring loaded. As you know, Mul-T-Lock is like that. On the key pins we have 2 torpedo key pins, and also there is milling, I believe, on 2 of the chambers. This one has milling and the last one also has milling. See how my flag catches. Here's the milling. Yeah. So yeah, this is the Mul-T-Lock interactive padlock. picked and fully disassembled. This piece sits like this, and yeah, it's the housing of the other housing. And yeah, 5 springs. I'm not going to take them out, there's no need, but you can see they are there. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, have a nice day, and bye bye.